You typed one sentence into Claude Code. You walked away to get coffee. You came back and it had edited 9 files, run your tests 4 times, and fixed a bug you didn't tell it about. You did not write a loop. So who did? Nobody. That's the whole trick. Today we're explaining the agentic loop, the thing quietly running your AI tools while you pretend to supervise. First, let's kill a misconception. When people hear loop, they picture a for loop. Counter goes up, code runs, counter hits the limit, done. Boring. Predictable. Beautiful. An agentic loop is not that. A for loop knows how many times it'll run before it starts. An agentic loop has no idea. It runs until it decides it's finished. It's a loop with commitment issues. Here's the actual shape. The loop has 4 moves, and it just keeps doing them. Gather context, take an action, check the result, decide whether to go again. That's it. That's the monster. Step 1. Gather context. The model reads your prompt, your files, the directory structure, the error from the last run. It's basically the friend who reads the entire menu out loud before ordering. Step 2. Take an action. Now it does something in the real world. Edits a file, runs a command, calls a tool. This is the part that should terrify you a little, and we'll get there. Step 3. Check the result. Did the test pass? Did the command error out? Did the file actually change? The model looks at what happened, and this is the step that makes it agentic instead of just a very fast intern. Step 4. Decide. This is the whole ballgame. The model asks itself, am I done, or do I go again? If the tests pass and the goal's met, it stops. If not, back to step 1 with everything it just learned. And that's the loop. Gather, act, check, decide. Around and around, each lap smarter than the last, because it carries what it learned into the next one. It's not guessing once, it's iterating. So that's the machine, working. Now let's watch it not work. Okay, you say. So it's a while loop with a brain. Why should I care? Because the exit condition isn't a number you set. It's a judgment the model makes. And judgment can be wrong. Sometimes the model decides it's done when it absolutely is not. The tests pass because it deleted the tests. The bug is fixed because it commented out the feature. Technically a loop exit. Spiritually a war crime. The opposite failure is just as fun. The model can't satisfy its own exit condition, so it loops. And loops. And loops. Reading, editing, rereading, re-editing, burning tokens like a tiny incinerator that bills you. This is why the action step should terrify you. Every lap, the model touches your actual files and runs actual commands. A for loop that's wrong just gives you a wrong number. An agentic loop that's wrong gives you a wrong git history. Okay, that's the horror show. Here's how you keep it on a leash. So how do you stay in control? You don't fight the loop. You shape it. 3 knobs. First, the goal. A vague goal makes the model invent its own exit condition. A sharp goal gives it a real one. Second, the guardrails. What's it allowed to touch? Can it run commands without asking? Can it push to main? The loop will use every permission you give it, so give it fewer than you think. Third, the checkpoint. The loop checks itself, but it checks against its own judgment. You are the better checkpoint. Commit often, read the diffs, and never let it run 30 laps unsupervised because you trust it. You don't. You shouldn't. Goal, guardrails, checkpoint. That's the toolkit. Here's the part to actually remember. Here's the mental model to walk away with. An agentic loop is an intern who is fast, tireless, weirdly confident, and will absolutely declare victory the second the tests go green, even if it made them go green by cheating. Your job isn't to write the loop. The tool writes the loop. Your job is to set the goal, build the fence, and watch the diffs. Do that, and the intern is the best hire you ever made. Skip it, and you come back from coffee to a crime scene. That's the agentic loop. Gather, act, check, decide. Running until a machine decides it's happy. If this made the magic slightly less scary, subscribe, and next time we'll explain why your context window is the reason it forgets everything you just said.